In the heart of Yorkshire,
Hello, emergency department.
an unbeatable team.
That way.
And stop, we're going to lay you down.
Hard at work 24 hours a day,
Does it count as a daily exercise?
7 days a week,
I can smell it now. It's a really bad burn.
saving lives,
It might be that we need to put you to sleep in order to try and sort this out.
helping loved ones,
It's a shocker, that.
making the community they serve better.
We got you, lad. You're being such a good boy.
A health service treating anyone
Car door, house door.
Van door.
Big van door.
So it's quite impressive, isn't it?
and everyone.
Oh, you're going to have a good black eye.
Are you a doctor?
A team doing anything and everything for each other.
It's just been mental down here. I will do it. I'll get to it.
We're strong people in Barnsley, you know.
This is Barnsley Casualty 24/7.
You're absolutely all diamonds. Brilliant.
We fixed it.
On shift tonight, Sister Jane.
What are you doing? This is a staff toilet. You've peed all over the seat.
Consultant Dr. James Griffiths.
The football is finished and people decided to rock up.
And emergency nurse practitioner Claire.
This one will need closing, so I probably need to suture it.
So, get ready to share a shift
What an amazing team you have on today.
with the team at Barnsley Casualty. It's bank holiday, but not for the team at Barnsley Casualty. They're bracing themselves for a chaotic day.
All right, cheers, bye.
Sister Jane is taking the reins.
I wouldn't give Lauren anything in cubicle 18, but everyone else is okay.
And the first emergency is on its way. 52-year-old Maggie has been rushed in after a serious car crash. Dr. Griffith started treating this patient before he even clocked on.
I was sat in my back garden enjoying the bank holiday and heard a big crunch. Went running out to see there'd been obviously a car accident and poor Maggie suffered some injuries. So we stayed with her while the emergency services came.
With a suspected badly broken leg, Maggie is taken straight for an X-ray. Partner Kevin rushed to the scene.
Well, when I first turned up, because I wasn't in the car with Maggie, well, I just panicked, just ran out of the house. And when I pulled up and saw the car, I thought, God, she's seriously hurt. Like Maggie said, she could have been dead.
While Maggie is being X-rayed to find out the extent of her injuries, back in the hub, to add to the pressure of an already hectic bank holiday, there are limited beds in the whole hospital.
Tracy, it's only Jane, love. I need a gynae bed, sweetheart. I know there are none.
Barnsley Emergency Department.
And it looks like one more bed is needed. Another emergency is on its way in. An unidentified woman has been found unconscious in a park and has very low oxygen levels.
Liam,
Yeah.
your patient for you.
Junior Dr. Liam McGivern is in charge.
Nothing at all. I've managed to get a cannula into her, but she's not even flinched to eat cannula. Been found Cyber Park. Saturated at 70% on her, but respirator 16.
16.
Yeah. Oxygen saturation's at 70% on her.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be fully fine.
A respiratory rate of 16 would be considered well within normal. Oxygen sats of 70, not so much. So at this point, things aren't quite adding up. Oxygen saturations of 70% are life-threatening. That would indicate that the essential organs, including the brain, aren't getting enough oxygen to sustain them.
In a critical condition, Dr. McGivern immediately puts her on oxygen in an attempt to stabilise her.
I'm just going to have to lift it up just ever so slightly, all right?
In cubicle 10 is patient Maggie.
Oh, gosh.
She's back from having X-rays on her leg after being involved in a serious car accident.
That feels better, yeah.
Initial X-rays show she's broken her leg just below the knee.
The only problem with these is this Velcro sticks to everything. So
I'm not be wearing a woolly jumper then.
No.
Dr. Griffiths checks in on her.
Hi, Maggie.
Hello.
How are you getting on?
Oh, I'm in pain.
Oh, dear. So I don't know if you remember, but I met you on the street just outside my house.
Yes, yeah, and your lovely wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she sat with you for a bit, I think, while the paramedics
She
came.
helped me through. She was an angel.
How are you getting on?
I'm still in pain. I'm just waiting for some orthopaedic doctors now because I've broke my leg. And I think I've got problems with my hip as well. So.
Okay. Oh dear.
Oh, yeah, it's
So
just
not a great bank holiday.
No, not at all.
Maggie has the bone disease osteoporosis. She's already had a pin put in her hip from a previous fracture.
Anyone who suffers from osteoporosis is at increased risk of fractures from an injury. So having an injury on the same leg where she's already had an operation is going to cause pain and stiffness and problems with her mobility. But it's quite a big crowd. You drew the crowd. People were coming out from all over to see if they could help.
Yeah, there was your best comes out in everybody.
Yeah, yeah, Yorkshire folk.
Yorkshire, yeah, definitely. They lived well. And I'm just really grateful for everybody over there.
Well, good to see you.
Thank you
Hope for a swift
much.
recovery.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks,
Take care.
Thank
See
you. How quickly your life's just changing. It's going to scar me a bit. I've tried not to let it, because I tried that, things not to affect me, but I can't imagine going past that junction again. I can't imagine getting in my car again.
Maggie will now have to wait till she sees the orthopaedic doctor before she discovers the true extent of her injuries.
Open your eyes!
Been found at Cyber Park, DM54.6.
Pupils are quite big, actually.
Back in Resus, Dr. McGivern's unconscious patient's oxygen levels are slowly increasing.
See if we can wean the oxygen down. Blood pressure's okay, 102, 67, fine. So I suppose the question is, if she doesn't start to come round, do we have to think about the possibility that she's needs a head scan for any reason?
The unidentified patient is more stable, but still unresponsive.
Anybody who comes into the emergency department unconscious and is unable to tell us what's happened, we have to consider the possibility that they've had a significant head injury. That would require a CT scan for diagnosis. The worst case scenario could be a significant bleed on the brain, which can lead to death or long-term neurological disability.
Dr. McGivern needs to urgently figure out who the patient is. If he can find out her medical history, it could save her life. It's a busy bank holiday at Barnsley Casualty.
Are you all right, my lover?
Sister Jane and Dr. Griffiths are in charge.
Do we know what beds are like?
There's no gynae beds. There are some surgical beds. There's a couple of orthopaedic. Medicine is tight.
There's a shortage of beds across the whole hospital, which is clogging up Casualty.
You can never predict anything in A&E. It is how it is. We've had no real downtime since COVID, so the departments are busy all the time. There is no sort of winter pressure anymore because it's just a pressure that blends all into one.
While Sister Jane tries to deal with the bank holiday chaos,
We can compare ECGs, got an old one here.
in Resus, Dr. McGivern and student Dr. Daniel think they have a probable ID for their patient.
This is a period 2 or 3 months ago where she was in a few times in a month.
It's not the first time she's been rushed into Casualty.
Left before assessment, and then there's a history of alcohol dependence.
Yeah.
So just going to make sure she's not got any signs of head injuries or anything.
She had a CT head then.
She had a CT head then. Have a quick look behind her ears and things in a minute, okay? Make sure we're not missing anything. Okay. Fine, let's quickly go and have another look at her.
Cool.
With her recent medical history, substance abuse is the likely cause of the patient being unconscious, but they need to rule out a head injury.
I'm just going to have a quick look around the back of this ear. Can you see any bruising?
Bruising behind the ear can be a sign of head trauma.
That's fine. Yeah, there isn't any. That's fine. Fine, so she's breathing all right. She looks all right, yeah, so her observations are okay. Just gradually weaning her oxygen down, checking her blood sugars now to make sure they're still okay. And she was responding to pain earlier.
Next, Dr. McGivern needs to take some blood.
So I might need you to steady her arm if she tries to pull away as soon as I put a needle in. Okay. If you just come up this side and just be ready in case. Just grab me another little bit of gauze. That's all, thank you. Get these bloods sent off. So we have an overdose and unconscious set of bloods that we just send off. So it'll look at lots of basic things, full blood count, liver function, kidney function, electrolytes, abnormal blood results that could be contributing to what's going on. We'll just get the rest of these sent off.
Until the blood tests come back, it's a waiting game for Dr. McGivern and the team. Back in the hub, Dr. Griffiths is dealing with a very busy bank holiday department. And to make matters worse, Barnsley are playing a key football match.
We see big spikes, particularly if there's a major football tournament. I imagine once the football ends and people start piling out the pubs, we might get a few more injuries and maybe some illness that people have been sat on.
One person who's been here since earlier this morning is Maggie. Maggie's been involved in a serious car crash and is waiting to see the orthopaedic doctor.
One minute I'm driving home, we're going to go and watch Barnsley match, and then next thing, I'm not.
She's already been told she has a broken leg.
People say you're lucky to be alive. You don't feel lucky, but I'm just glad it weren't a family or a little girl or a little boy or a baby that were in a car.
But it's not just the physical effects of the crash she's worried about.
I'm supposed to be getting married in 4 weeks' time to my lovely groom-to-be. It's nothing too big. Some food on in the afternoon and then a buffet at night and then a DJ singing some 80s songs. So yeah, looking forward to it. I need to keep that in my mind.
Yeah.
But their big day happening is all dependent on the outcome of Maggie's injuries. An orthopaedic doctor arrives to see her.
Well, I'm going to have to get an x-ray of you standing up. Do you think you'd be able to manage it?
I'll try my best.
Basically, at the top of the fibula, there is a break there.
Maggie has the bone disease osteoporosis, which means it's more likely she has other fractures.
Quite often it's when you have an ankle injury, if it gets pulled apart, it can break higher up in the fibula. So that's why we want to get the standing x-ray.
I'll try my best.
Before Maggie goes down for another x-ray, the doctor needs to do her own assessment.
Is it all okay when I'm pressing?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Sorry. How far down does it pain?
That's all right now.
Yeah. Okay. And going across here, it's okay?
It's a bit sore, but not like that.
Yeah. And can I have a look at your ankle, because that's where I'm worried about.
That's what hurts, yeah.
Can you kind of point your leg up to the ceiling?
Ugh, struggle.
That's fine. Can you rotate your ankles inwards? Yep. Where did it hurt there?
Oh, outside of my leg.
Down here?
It's like a crunch.
Right, I'm going to have a feel of your ankle. What about the inside?
That's alright.
It's okay. At the back. Okay. We'll get the ankle x-ray and then well come back and see you. Okay.
Yeah.
Maggie now has to wait to be taken down to radiology.
It just all seems like a dream. It's like I'm in a big dream. I wish it were.
If Maggie has a secondary break to her leg, she may need surgery, and her wedding plans could be in jeopardy. Back in the hub, Sister Jane is still feeling the effects of a busy bank holiday.
It's just like a conveyor belt. You need them in, you need them seen, you need them sorted, you need them out or to the ward so that the next ones can come in, because the door's never closed. So it's just to do with flow.
No, I don't particularly enjoy working on a busy bank holiday because I'd like to be at home riding my horse. But I think we all work in a service that offers 24 hours, 365 days a year. And I think if you want to work in an emergency department, then you will have an expectation of working some bank holidays, which can be incredibly busy.
And things are about to get worse.
Tracy, it's only Jane. I'm just ringing up for a bed. None. Yeah. Right, okay. All right, my darling, that's not good news, but thanks, honey. Bye, love. beds are not good, James. We're in a minus position.
There are now no beds in the whole hospital.
We are not a ward, and we end up dealing with patients who should be on a ward, so our department becomes a ward, but it's still an emergency department as well.
While Sister Jane tries to find space for her patients, in resus,
Don't look in your eyes, lovey, all right?
Dr. McGivern's suspected substance abuse patient is slowly coming round.
There we go. Got an owl. That's a comprehensible word.
Hello, lovey.
So she's gradually starting to wake up. The medical registrar's seen her. They're quite happy. Let her slowly wake up and she can have a bed on the ward when one comes available. She may wake up and decide to self-discharge before then. But we'll see what happens.
I suppose it is a privilege to see people when they're at the most vulnerable. It's important that we're there for them when they need us. There's definitely a strong element of job satisfaction in what we do.
With a confirmed name, the team are now just waiting for a bed for the patient.
So look, 2 ports, then you can get them up to ward. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. That's that. Just going up to the ward.
Over in the hub is emergency nurse practitioner Claire.
This is where I'm trying to find all the equipment that I don't know where it is.
She's the latest addition to the Barnsley Casualty team, and she's getting to grips with all things new.
Do you know where I can find some drawing up needles?
Try in there.
In there? Yeah. Cool. I've settled in well, everybody's really friendly. It's really nice to be back in my hometown, working with people that talk the same as me. It's nice to see people around that I actually know from the past.
Her next patient is 70-year-old Stephen,
This way, my love.
who fell over whilst walking his neighbour's dog.
Have a seat there, Stephen. I'm Claire.
Hi, Claire.
What's been happening to you then?
Yeah, just dog walking, let him off the lead, and I think I kicked a stone or something like that and just went flying into the pathway. It's gravel.
So just tripped up over the
Yeah.
stone, yeah? Okie dokes. Normally fit and well.
Yes,
Are you retired?
I am, yes.
Were you knocked out?
No.
No, so you remember everything that happened?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
felt a bit dazed at first. More worried about my glasses.
Yeah.
I thought the glass had gone into
You
my eye. but,
scratched them a bit.
I don't know, I can't really see, but I couldn't find them, and when I got home, they were around my neck.
All right, okay. So we'll have a look around your face. Have you injured yourself anywhere else?
Yeah, cut my knee, little cut there, and I don't know whether the finger's damaged or whether it's just blood from my face.
Okay, no problem. So I'll just get some gloves on.
Yeah, I didn't clean it up, so I didn't want to do any damage before seeing you guys.
No problem. Any dizziness, headache, blurred vision?
No.
No vomiting?
It feels like it's coming forward, you know. It's
Swollen and
swelling
things. Okay. I'll just have a feel around then first of all, okay? That's all. Bit tender.
out. A little bit tender, yeah.
So what we need to do is give them all a good clean up first, and then we'll go a bit further more in depth. This one will need closing. It probably is quite a chunky deep one, that one, so I probably need to suture it.
Yeah.
All right. If you'll just look towards me. Did the dog drag you along the ground?
No, I'd let him off the lead.
All right. Can you just pop your finger on that one, just a little bit of pressure while I just clean these other ones? Can you manage that? It's not too painful.
No, it's fine. Needs doing.
So it does need a good irrigation, this one, because it is full of dirty grit.
Right.
All right.
Stephen's wound needs numbing to help ease the pain.
So this is local anaesthetic that I'm drawing up now. Feels a bit stingy at first. All right.
Yeah, fine.
We'll just pop a little bit more at that bottom. Can you feel sharp there now? No?
No.
Perfect. So now I'm going to spray water under pressure there. So this is where we try not to soak you through, Steve. This is a sterile scrubbing brush, and it's important because if you've got dirty abrasions on your skin and you don't get them out, then you get tattooing of the skin with the dirt. You're being really good patient.
Oh, thank you.
Emergency nurse practitioner Claire needs to remove every last piece of grit embedded in his skin.
A lot better than it did when you came, doesn't it? Right, Steve, I'm going to send you round for x-ray, and that will have a look to see whether there's any obvious bits left in it. We'll have you looking beautiful again.
Oh, God. I was worried about the good looks.
You're going to go to main x-ray, so it's just through the double doors.
If Stephen's wound is still dirty, it could get infected. Back in the hub, Sister Jane is trying to coordinate a crowded department,
Sophie, where cubicle 2 is in the hub.
while Dr. Griffiths is wading through a sea of patients.
We're kind of staffed to see about 280, so anything more than that puts us under a bit of pressure in terms of the doctor weight.
His next is 26-year-old Jordan, who's hurt his hand.
Another dirt bike injury. Oh, mind the door. Come and have a seat in this one, Jordan. My name's James, I'm one of the doctors. So what's happened, Jordan?
Come off a bike and
Okay.
it's a bit tender there.
Yeah, it's quite swollen, isn't it?
Underneath it hurts, and all the way around it hurts.
Right. So when you say a bike,
Well, a field bike.
rightio, and what sort of speed were you doing?
I don't know, because there's no speedos on them.
Okay. Have you hurt yourself anywhere else?
No, I'm all fine.
Bumped your head, anything like that?
Helmet, everything else, we're all good. It was
Okay,
hand.
just that right hand. Is this your first field bike related injury?
First field bike.
Yeah.
Not me only. No.
Won't be your last.
I broke my collarbone before a long time ago.
Let's have a look.
My wrist is okay.
Doesn't hurt back here at all.
At all.
What if I push down on your thumb?
It does hurt a little bit here.
Okay.
So it's yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
And that one?
Yep.
Just turn your hand over for me. Can you get your fingers straight?
That's best I can do. Cause
Okay.
The pain starts kicking in.
Yeah. And what about making a fist? That's as far
That's
as it goes.
about it, yeah.
Okay.
Just then it starts.
Jordan needs an x-ray on his hand.
So head up to the top, turn right, follow the signs into X-ray, and I'll catch up with you when you come back. All right, Jordan.
If he has broken a bone, it could have a major effect on his livelihood.
If it is serious, I make doors, like fire doors and stuff, so I can't do heavy lifting if there's any problems. I make them kind of doors with the frames. If there's nothing majorly serious, then I'll be on lots of tablets, like paracetamol just for pain relief, and then I'll be carrying on as you are normal. It is my livelihood, so I will be out of pocket for a while if it is major, which is not good. I'm the only one that works in the house.
Having to support his family, the loss of work could be devastating for Jordan. At Barnsley Casualty, bank holidays can sometimes bring an increase in alcohol and drug-related patients.
Yes!
And today is no different.
Have you seen a man?
Sister Jane and healthcare assistant Sharon are on the hunt for a rogue patient.
This is him. What are you doing? This is a staff toilet. You peed all over its seat.
I have not. I'm going to wipe it.
Wipe it then.
Pull your trousers up first though, you need to fasten those first, love. There's lots of people milling about, so you need to fasten your trousers.
Oh no, thank you very much.
Well, come on then, look, because we need a toilet.
I think it's difficult when you're in charge to start looking for patients, but at the end of the day, that patient's my responsibility, regardless of where he is in the department. It can be quite frustrating as well, because these are the little things that take you away from running a department and trying to keep sort of the boat sailing, if you like.
cut's nothing, it doesn't hurt the cut, it's just the main bit inside that hurts.
Outside radiology, Jordan is patiently waiting for an X-ray.
I don't know if you can see, it is kind of egg-shaped.
After falling off his motocross bike and damaging his hand.
I had all gear on and that. All the thing that was wrong with my hands. Because it is when you ride, your clutch and your brakes just don't feel the same when you've got gloves on, so that's why I didn't wear them, but next time I'll wear them. I didn't really want to come, really, but I got twisted by my partner and then my parents twisted my arm to come just to get it checked out, just to make sure.
If he has broken his hand,
Yes, brilliant, mate, yeah.
it may mean he's out of work for up to 8 weeks.
Oh, that's the best I can get, pal, way pain-wise.
Good, that's it all done.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much, pal. Appreciate it, thank you.
Jordan sees Dr. Griffiths for the results and is hoping for the best.
All looks good.
Yeah, good news, Jordan. All right, I can't see anything broken.
Good.
This is kind of where your
Yeah,
swelling and your
yeah.
injury is. I can't see any fractures.
It'll be just swollen and bruised then.
Yeah, badly bruised. So you can put ice or something cold to help the swelling go down. Painkillers like paracetamol, ibuprofen, and just keep your fingers moving.
They're going to be moving when I'm back at work tomorrow. So.
Well, best of luck with that. Okay, you're good to go.
Brilliant. Thank
All
you
right,
very much.
you're welcome.
Thank
Take
you.
care, Jordan.
Thank you.
See ya.
I'm really happy that I can continue going back to work and earning my bread and butter. No excuse now. I'll definitely be there.
With the football over, there's a spike in patients arriving by ambulance and by foot.
Football, no football. And they're all piling into peas, look. I'll take you out to the football. I'll take you out to the football.
Go bring something else while I'm watching football.
Over in Majors is Maggie, who was brought in today after a serious car crash.
I'll just part you up here, all right?
She's being taken down to radiology for further x-rays on her broken leg.
You'll be fine, all right.
While husband-to-be Kevin waits nervously in cubicle 10.
She's in good hands and can't not care. She's been fantastic. Everybody's been fantastic.
You will have to get up onto the top. So you go up, you'll just turn your foot ever so slightly, okay? Yeah? Oh, okay. So just perch on the edge of bed.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Ah! I can't do it. I can't. Oh, it's killing. Why did they give me more morphine?
I've got to be strong for her, haven't I? So.
I can't put any weight on that. Oh.
Put your weight on the good one.
Can I speak? Sorry.
Oh, I feel sick. I'm so sorry.
You don't need to apologise. You're doing really well. Yeah?
I'll probably get ribbed for this, but yeah. She'll be I think older. She's gone through some stuff in her life, so she deserves some happiness. So we'll get there. We'll get there.
I can't handle that pain.
The pain is too much for Maggie. Radiographer Lucy can't get the standing x-rays they need.
She's tried it.
She was extremely anxious. She was upset, she was in a lot of pain, which is understandable given the situation.
As soon as a bed becomes available, Maggie will need to be admitted to a ward, so a doctor can give her stronger pain relief.
There you are, Margaret, okay. I'm going home now, all right?
Alright,
I hope you get
thank
well
you.
soon, okay?
Yeah.
You take care.
Say hello to your shit soon, Tommy. I couldn't do it. Just can't put any pain. I can't. The pain all down that leg is just She said she needs some proper pain relief and then probably come back and do it again.
4:33. I know.
You holding on to them trousers then?
I'll put it bin.
Maggie was admitted to the acute medical unit, where, after more powerful painkillers, she stood for her x-ray.
Getting money's worth today. Well, we lost it last minute.
Not the football results she wanted, but luckily her fractures are slowly on the mend. Over the last hour, there's been a huge increase of footfall into Casualty, and Dr. Griffiths thinks he knows why.
So the football's finished. Barnsley, unfortunately, weren't victorious. And we've had a big spike. So clearly, people decided to rock up. Bank holiday staffing is similar to weekend staffing. Some of the services that would run sort of normally during the week are not available to us.
And that's not the only issue a long weekend can throw up.
Often you might see the effects of alcohol later on during the shift as people have been enjoying an additional day off. If we've got good weather, we'll see a lot of children who've been out and about and sustaining injuries from various activities.
In paediatrics is another casualty of a sunny weekend.
Just talk bad this come down, it'll be alright.
9-year-old Harrison has come in with dad Nathan after being badly sunburnt from a day at the beach.
Hiya matey, follow me.
Advanced nurse practitioner Liam is on hand.
Come and take a seat on these coloured chairs for me, please, buddy. My name's Liam. I'm one of the advanced nurse practitioners for children, OK? So you're looking a bit salmon on those shoulders, aren't you, eh? Is that what you've come into hospital today for?
Yeah. We're on beach Sunday afternoon. I did put some cream on, but I've not. I think when he's been in sea and in sand, it must have rubbed a bit, so I've not applied any more after he's come out, so I think it must have just caught him then. But yesterday, tea time, it were all pimpled and there was a bit of discomfort, so...
What factor were you putting on him?
It was factor 30 that I put on. You normally put factor 50 on, but I picked wrong one up from Caravan.
No worries. Right, buddy, I'm going to take a look if that's all right. If you can stand up for me and turn around, because I want to have a look at your back as a whole. I just need to press on it. I'm sorry if that hurts. I know I need to make sure that it's not really, really deep burn now, OK? So when I press on it, OK, it goes a bit white underneath the pressure. And then when I stop pressing on it, it goes away, that colour, and that's what we call blanching. OK. I'm really sorry. Good lad. You're doing fab. Right. Fab, you can take a seat again for me. OK. So your skin's got a couple of layers in it, OK? Like I say, is when I'm feeling it, I need to make sure that the burn's not gone all the way through your skin. Because it's a lot of like little tiny blisters, I think that you just need it dressing so that it doesn't hurt as much.
Children have more sensitive skin than adults because natural defence mechanisms are not fully developed.
So I'll go get someone to dress it for you. Once your dressings come off and stuff, please, please, please make sure that you moisturise your skin and make sure that you're wearing sun cream. Just reapply it.
So when you got out, when you were sat having donuts, you should have put some more on.
Oh, donuts. No better than beach day donuts, is there?
They are the best donuts from Seaside.
If you wait here for me, someone will come down and dress it for you.
All right, thank you very much.
Harrison's had a lucky escape. His blisters could be much worse. But he will still have to endure the painful process of having them cleaned and dressed. Over in the hub, Dr. Griffiths is tracking patient numbers. They're on the rise.
So we'd gone for like 3 or 4 hours with just having 5 or 6 booking each hour, and then it's shot up as soon as the football's finished.
And Sister Jane's rogue patient is back.
I'm going to get you a taxi to take you home, OK?
Yeah.
Are you listening
yes,
to me?
I am.
I'm going to get you a taxi. I'll get you to wherever you want to go. But you just need to come with me so that I can book it. and you need to look after yourself. So you might have some head pain that'll last a while, okay? But go home, go to your cousins, get yourself sorted, sort your bank card out, and I don't want to see you again. As nice as you are.
No, no.
All right.
I don't want to see me either.
All right. See you later.
Just looking in this wing mirror to see what it looks like.
Stephen is also hoping to be home soon.
It's like something out of a Frankenstein movie.
He's on his way back to Miners after having an X-ray on his deep head wound.
Hiya.
You're back. So, there's still 2 small pieces there.
Right.
One there and one up there. So, if you pop back on there, Stephen, I'm going to go and ask one of the consultants if they're happy with me to close it.
Right.
Okay, and then we'll go from there, all right?
Okie doke.
Dr. Griffiths is in the hub.
James, are you free for some advice?
Yeah, of course.
I've got a chap in Miners that's got a wound to his forehead.
Yeah.
He's gone along the floor, dirty, really dirty, gritty, all sort of like abrasions stuck in there. I've irrigated it really, really well. I've scrubbed it out and I've x-rayed it, and there's just 2 small retained foreign bodies that I literally can't get them out.
If you can't get them.
Yeah?
Yeah, they'll work their way out, won't they?
Thank you.
Cool, thanks.
It's good news for Stephen.
Yes. He's
Oh.
happy for us to close you up.
Oh,
if
jolly
that's
good.
all right with you.
But he still has to endure the painful procedure of suturing his wound up. It's a manic bank holiday Monday in Casualty.
So CDU for that one, I'll pull that bed and then they can get him round. Miners are busy today.
In paediatrics is Harrison and Dad Nathan, who brought him in with sunburn.
I just didn't want it to get infected, basically. It was infection that I was really worried about. I've Googled it and it mentioned something about sepsis, and that's what my nan died of, sepsis.
It will kind of go like that up and over, and then it will keep it on.
Right, good.
Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Nurse Ellie and student nurse Amy are preparing to treat Harrison.
How's your first day going?
I was a bit nervous this morning because emergency department, and especially with children, but I'm enjoying it a lot.
Oh, good.
And I'm
Come
enjoying
back,
working with you, Ellie.
Oh, thank you. Feel privileged.
Student nurse Amy is shadowing nurse Ellie, who's been qualified for 3 years.
I'll grab that. Let you grab that.
Hello, Harrison. Hello. My name's Amy. I'm a student and Ellie's looking after me today.
How will you pop it with? So, we've got, don't be alarmed, it's a little needle, but I'm not going to go anywhere near your skin because it's
Not
going to be
gonna-
quite sore, okay?
So it will hurt a tiny bit.
No, I'm not hurt. I might just feel a tiny little pinch.
Right then, buddy, so I'm just going to clean your back, all back of your shoulders. Will that be alright? Yeah? You alright? You happy like that?
Yeah, but it does sting.
I'll be fine, mate. Grip onto it bed or something.
Just getting all this crispy stuff here, it's all going a bit dry.
Clench your fist. Clench your fist.
Is it that funny?
I'm trying not to cry.
Oh, sorry.
You're a big boy, mate. You're a big boy.
You'd rather
Don't
laugh than cry?
Yeah.
Doing really well. Well done.
Laughter's the best medicine.
You're all right, pal. Don't worry. If you have to,
Well done.
shed a tear, it's not end of the world, is it?
Right, so what we need to do, if you lay on your tummy, so this is the bit where I just need to put a little hole in this big one here.
The big one.
The big one. But it won't hurt as much because I'm not going to do much with it afterwards.
So it won't hurt as much as that did?
No, yeah, I'm not going to put as much pressure on like I did that. Deep breath. That's it, and then lay on your tummy for me. I thought you're all the way through it, so you're not on your own, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then just
Fine,
squeeze
mate.
your hands like that. These are nice together. That's it. I'm not going to hurt you, okay? But try and stay nice and still. There we go. That bit's done.
Ow. You did really well.
Yeah? And then I'm just going to gently wipe over it, just so it's not leaking. Good boy.
Ow.
That's it. All done now.
Nurse Ellie dresses Harrison's blisters to protect them from becoming infected.
kind of stings. I know, it's because we've got rid of that large blister, so that's where it'll be stinging quite a lot.
I'm doing alright though, mate.
Feel alright?
Yeah, that does.
Yeah?
Youch.
Right, so we'll put some gauze on and then we'll wrap you up and you're off good to go.
All finished. Nurse Ellie can send Harrison home.
Thank you.
See you later, thank you very much.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, Harrison.
After 2 days, he came back to hospital and got the all clear. Finally, the footfall of patients in Casualty is coming down.
What an amazing team you have on today, Dr. Griffiths.
I reckon I could just go and lay down.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
Leave it to these
Yeah.
And Sister Jane is finally seeing movement in the departments.
Charlotte, can you do me a favour? There's a patient that needs to go to the discharge unit. I'm just going to do the DTA. Will you ring the discharge unit to take him home?
Which puts her in a good bank holiday mood.
As a nurse in A&E, I think you resign yourself to the fact that you are going to work bank holidays and miss out on family gatherings, barbecues, because we don't see it as a bank holiday or weekends. It's just part and parcel of your working shift. You are working that day.
Back in Miners, emergency nurse practitioner Claire is closing up Stephen's deep head wound.
Didn't realise how much damage I'd done. What you do is sew it or glue it.
So,
So,
yeah, I'm no good at socks though. Right, so this is just that antiseptic that I said, all right? Stings, yeah?
it does, yeah. If it's doing its job, it's worth it.
Okay then, Steve, if you look my way again. So they're really fine sutures, these. So the scar will be a scar where the wound is, obviously. And then hopefully not too much of a scar around it from the suturing.
Yeah.
So these have to be taken out, so they're non-absorbable sutures.
Right.
So we normally say 5 days for faces. So if you phone them up in the morning
Yeah.
and ask them for an appointment for them removing in about 5 days, that'll probably, if it's just over, it'll probably take us to Monday.
Yeah.
Although Stephen has had an anaesthetic, the gruelling procedure still takes its toll on him.
This area is going to feel really sore and bruised for some time.
Right.
Yeah? So I've put 6 in. All right?
Yep.
Take these off because I can't see anything else with them on.
All patched up, Stephen is nearly on his way home. But not before one last x-ray on his hand, which discovered he had a broken finger.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a splint.
Yeah.
And then we're going to bring you back to the fracture clinic and then they're going to see how it's going to behave and heal up, okay?
Yep.
All right, my love? You still bend it? Perfect.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay.
Once again, thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, take care.
You too.
All right, my love.
A few days later, he returned to get his stitches out, and his wound had nicely healed. He's back to walking his neighbour's dog. Sister Jane's bank holiday is coming to an end.
I'll see you later. See you later, love. Enjoy.
And Dr. Griffiths can finally head off and enjoy what's left of the day.
So I've got 2 children and a dog at home, so sometimes it's just a question of having a bit of a debrief at home, going through the day, trying to switch off a little bit. I do enjoy a sunny bank holiday in the garden.
So, while he finally gets some much-needed rest, he knows a new team are ready and waiting to care for those in need.
Skeletons in the moonlight, corrupt with his cruelty. life still beating in these crumbling walls. Tonight we sing where nobody sees. In the junkyard we are free. Underneath the moon silver haze, we'll embrace these throwaway days. Lost souls and cobbled parts create art with our mended hearts. Every scratch has a story to tell in this haven of heaven and hell. Old guitars strum a haunting tune underneath the pale forgotten moon. Oil-stained fingers dance in grace, finding rhythm in a discarded place. Tonight we sing where nobody